How's everyone doing? It's Ryan from Basketball Zone, and today we're going to be breaking down why the Knicks have been so terrible this season. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps with engagement. And let's get straight to it. Now, one of the problems that's plagued the Knicks all season is their lack of attention to detail on the defensive end. Obviously, they're one of the worst defensive teams in the league this year after being one of the best last year. And here's a play that describes it perfectly. So right here, it's just a simple play, LaMelo. And Gordon Hayward, if you see in the corner, just completely cuts right by RJ Barrett because he's playing way too aggressive. Easy pass, and it's an easy layup, and actually an M1 as well. So again, RJ Barrett, who was one of the Knicks' best defenders last year, simply just gets backdoored because he's not paying attention. And Hayward, being a smart player, he's going to take advantage of that every time. Again, here's another bad play by RJ Barrett. He's being way too aggressive with Gordon Hayward. It's just a simple slip screen. Hayward cuts. RJ Barrett couldn't stay with him because he was playing him so aggressively. Randle falls asleep defensively again, just completely not paying attention. He's never been a good defender. And Gordon Hayward gets another wide open layup. So here's a play detailing why Kemba Walker is out of the Knicks rotation and why he's been so bad for them. They're the worst team defensively with him on the court, and with him off the court, they're the best team defensively. So a drastic difference. He does not fit their system at all very well. So right here, we're going to be taking a look. And he just gets beat off a dribble. That can't happen. That's just lazy defense. He doesn't even try. Then the kick out. Brings help, but fails to recover to his man. It opens up to a wide open three. And this is also RJ Barrett getting taken off the dribble because he's out of position. Easy kick out for a three. So here's another play showing why the Knicks defense has been so bad. So last year they did a good job of making you create threes to take off the dribble. This year, they're allowing people to get by their primary defenders and being able to drive and kick for threes, get rhythm threes, which is a lot easier to hit than where last year they would take a pick and roll and step back for a three or something like that. So right here, Kemba Walker, he's been terrible this season for them. He's just not fast enough, not quick enough, not strong enough to fight around the pick. And because of that, Mitchell Robinson has to help. It's an easy pass to Mason Plumlee. And last year, maybe they have Elfrid Payton, who wasn't very good, but better than Kemba Walker, where he might be able to fight over this pick and defend that pass to Mason Plumlee. Mitchell Robinson can stay to him, and then that pick and roll is just nullified. But because Kemba is such a bad defender, it's just easy to pick him apart.
We got to do something different.
Will Kemba now slot in with the second unit? Or how will Julius be playing?
Well, I want to tighten up the rotation. I like the way the team functions, so it'll be similar to what we did in the Atlanta game.
So Kemba's out of rotation?
As of right now, yes. But I have to do what I think is best for the team.
So last year, the Knicks did a good job of fighting over picks and sticking to their man-to-man defense. But this year, they've been doing a lot of switching, and as people know, if you're not a good defensive team and you're switching, it's going to lead to a lot of miscommunications. And right here, Obi Toppin and Taj Gibson do not communicate that. Miles Bridges gets a wide open three, and even though he misses it, that shot's going to go in a lot more times than it doesn't. Miles Bridges is a good shooter at this point in his career. And again, just a miscommunication, open three, that's going to usually go in. So we've talked about how the Knicks have gone from one of the best defensive teams to one of the worst defensive teams. Let's talk about their offense. They've made all tons of crazy additions, Evan Fournier, Kemba Walker, all these guys, yet their offense is marginally improved. And most of that is because Julius Randle, who is their offense and has been for the last 2 years, has been struggling mightily. His stats have drastically dropped off, and that's mostly because he's been settling for shots. For example, right here, last year he might have taken this ball to the rack and could have dropped it off to Mitchell Robinson or got a layup, but he just pulls up from a mid-range shot and misses it. Again, he could have maybe taken Solomon Hill to the rack, created a mismatch, hit Fournier or something, but instead he takes an early shot clock contested three, and of course he misses it because he's not a good shooter. And again, right, he has Trae Young on him. He could take his time, maybe ball fake, take a couple dribbles because he has Trae Young on him, create a double team, kick it out to Burks or just take it to the rack and score, but instead he pulls up for three. And again, not a good shooter, takes a bad shot, misses it. Here at Basketball Zone, we provide in-depth analysis on the NBA using film, scheme, and data rather than narratives. So if you enjoyed, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I'm Ryan, and I'll see you all in the next one.